My hood's not that big in this. I have to wear my other hoodie. My other hoodie's got the big fucking boot. You know, the big O hood.
Coat hoodie.
Yeah. It's got the big hood. You're like, it's a sweatshirt, but it's like all cut out and shit. So it's like, bah.
Oh, sweet.
Podcast Thursdays. Let's go, dude.
Podcast Thursdays.
Podcast Thursdays.
Let's go. Oh, that
All right.
popped up. The big boot. Reacting to myself.
Yeah. So it lasts.
Let's go.
And actually, like, those ice cubes
Oh,
are
that
actually
popped
longer than
up.
expected in that cup.
And then
That's crazy.
when I join your stream and Twitch guy, though, I have moderator view. You know how great that is?
It's live for you, isn't it?
Moderator?
Live feed.
Yeah. It's sick. Actually, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, I found out that like YouTube is probably like 6 seconds behind Facebook.
Yeah,
because-
I changed it
because-
down to 5. It should. I
Alright.
changed it to 5-second delay.
As good as the share, boys.
Oh, all right, I see. Me and Cody were watching together, and all of his stuff was happening before my stuff, and I was like, "This should both be live. What's happening?" I didn't understand what was going
John
on.
with the like.
But okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right.
So good.
All right. Podcast Thursdays.
What?
Get out my. Not that I really need my paper because there ain't shit on it, but I get out my paper and my pencil.
Today's podcast is brought to you by the letter T for Thursday.
Dude, we might get sued by Sesame Street. Don't do this.
Yeah, no, let's not.
Ah, Sesame.
Sesame Street.
They looking for, you know.
So
They
starting
thriving.
things out.
Yeah. That's probably how they got their come up, suing people who.
I got you
use
guys
their stuff.
some weird or some facts about the medieval life. Medieval
Ooh.
times.
I am
Uh-huh.
a fan of the medieval.
Do you know back in that time, sometimes eels were used as currency?
Eels?
Like,
Eels.
wait, I think
I'd
that's
trade
the
you
name of the
2
currency,
eels. No, the fish. Like,
right?
the
An
fish.
actual eel?
Yes, the eel.
Maybe were they dried or what?
I raised you 2 eels.
There we go.
Dried
Got
dried
the share.
eel.
Let's go.
That's trippy.
Animals could
That is
also
trippy.
animals could be tried and convicted for crimes, and if found guilty, sentenced to death.
Oh no, not death.
John with the
'cause I mean,
share.
think about it. Are you really gonna like sentence it to like 40 years in prison?
Yeah, let it rot.
That cow kicked my
Let
daughter.
that cow
and
rot
all
for
she-
eating
she
my
didn't even
daughter.
do anything.
The cow kicked my daughter.
It kicked my daughter. No, but that's I don't get it. And then wait, would it get a lawyer?
Nah, straight executed. To the chopping
Do
block.
you find this cow guilty? Say
What
aye.
say ye? in
To
your
the
defense?
guillotine.
That's like some
Moo.
Salem witch trial shit.
Right?
Right, exactly. They didn't even have a chance, yo. There was no way in hell they would have been able to make it out.
If the
But they were
cow
gonna eat them motherfuckers
speaks,
either way. It didn't matter. They were ready to chop that bitch up. That's why they put it on the trial.
you know, they always find
They
a
didn't
reason
even
to
have a
kill
reason.
something.
Right, they had a reason. Exactly. That's all they needed. Motivation, bro.
The population of
Four.
London went up 500% between the 12th and 14th centuries. So everyone
Population?
everyone made some whoopee during the
Everybody-
12th
I
and
mean-
14th century.
castrating
500%,
people?
Holmes.
What was like? What does that fall in between though?
Either way,
So you
though,
said, what'd
like,
you say?
the 12th and the 14th centuries. Was that during the
Hmm.
Black Plague?
Hold on.
Say, if that was during the Black Plague, I mean, that kind of makes sense, because that literally wiped out damn near the entire population of Europe.
Europe in general, is that what it says?
London.
Did you say castration?
London. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I missed the word. I thought you said like increased.
Yeah, the population
during the
of
Middle
London
Ages,
went
for
up
sure.
500%
Well, that would make sense
between
if it
the
was during the
12th
Black
and
Plague.
14th
There we go.
century.
I
So
don't know
yes,
what I
increased
heard.
500%.
It was probably after a war. Everybody came
Right.
back
Oh
and just
well,
started banging their
the
wives,
14th.
bro.
That's what's you said between the 12th and the
Between
14th, right?
12th and 14th.
So, and the 14th century is when the Great Famine and the Black Death happened. So all that fucking killed them all.
The 14th century is when the famine happened.
Yeah.
So basically, they got jiggy with it, and all the kids died in the famine afterwards.
Woo.
Ooh, rough timing.
Rough timing, right? That's fucked.
There must have been a war right before that.
Or maybe like right something. Oh well, no, hold on.
Was there a
Let me
war
see.
right before that?
Or invasion of England.
That's usually when an
the
increase of a population.
Anglo-Saxon elite with all that bullshit happened between the 12th and the 13th century, apparently.
So I'm thinking like just like the baby boomers, you know, everybody
Yeah, a
came
little
back from
bit.
war. Everybody had a bunch of
Yeah.
babies. Increase in population.
Yeah, it's after the Anglo-Saxon elite and all that, like that war shit, the Norman, whatever it said, whatever the fuck it is, invasion of England.
An invasion.
Like the
okay.
French and the English
yep.
population more than doubled during the 12th and 13th century, fueling an expansion of towns, cities, and trade.
Oh yeah, they were.
Plus, the
spreading
temperatures were
their
warmer.
power.
Apparently, like everything was like, yeah,
Perfect baby booming weather right there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it
But
outside, baby.
let's
girl.
do it outside, baby.
It's so hot outside.
Thank you, love.
Gas.
Okay.
Right.
Merchants were also had their own class back then. Like merchants had their own class.
It's called a bard. Bard school. Yeah, man.
Merchants were a class of their own.
This is how
That
you
makes
sell
sense.
pickles.
This is how
It's
you
like,
sell pickles.
oh, I didn't know to sell pickles like that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Look at the crunch.
Ooh, nice advertising.
Yeah.
Eat your own product.
I don't have any pickles.
I know what to like.
You don't have any pickles.
Looking for a sponsor, Velasic.
Nah, no, we all know what kind of sponsor we looking for.
I don't know, man.
Hashtag
Even a
not
startup-
sponsored, but I wish.
Hashtag not
Even a
sponsored
startup
by
from like a
Sneak, but wish.
basement, dude. You never know.
Sneakily.
You never know.
Good product. Just
You
saying.
never know.
Anything
That's what she
else, guy?
said.
I got a funny story.
No, go ahead.
So, rooster with blade tied to its leg kills owner during a banned cockfight.
Owner?
I read that title somewhere, but I didn't actually read the article.
Oh, here we go. This is in Hyderabad, India, whatever the fuck. Hyderabad, India. Sorry for the pronunciation, India. I apologize. A man was killed by a rooster with a blade tied to its leg during an illegal cockfight in southern India. Police said bringing focus on a practice that continues to blah, blah, blah. That's some bull, blah, blah, blah shit. Hold on. The rooster with 3-inch knife tied to its leg fluttered in panic and slashed its owner, 45-year-old.
Dude.
Not going to try to pronounce the name. In his groin.
Arteries are down
Oh,
there.
he got his dick cut off by a cock.
A cock.
He lost his cock to a cock.
And
He said in his groin.
Ooh.
Dude, what? Talk about irony. That's what you get when you break the law.
I lost my cock to a cock.
Because apparently, it was in.
Oh,
it
he
was
died on the way to the
illegal.
hospital too.
Was bleeding out. They were
He
like,
bled
I'm
out.
not
Yeah,
touching
he
it.
was bleeding out in the driveway.
I ain't touching that.
Oh.
Because he said
I'm not touching his
this
dick,
man
man.
Satesh, which
I'm not
was
touching
going to be was injured while he prepared the rooster for a fight. He was hit by the knife in his groin and started bleeding
Oh.
heavily.
While he was tying the knife to
Yeah.
the rooster.
Yeah, while he
the
was
rooster
He's
was
like,
prepping the
freak the
rooster.
fuck out. And it was like,
Like,
fuck
nah,
this.
dude. And it cut him right in the dick.
Rooster
Yeah.
with
That's insane.
boot knife. Go.
man, that's brutal.
Wow.
Speaking of dick cutting,
Oh,
Florida man gets 20 years in prison for cutting off penis of wife's lover.
Ha.
Oh, you want to fuck this guy? Well, I'm gonna cut his dick off.
I'm gonna cut his dick off, right?
And now I'm in prison for 20 years. You're so stupid.
No.
I'm just gonna say Alex. I'm not gonna say his last name. 51 was ordered to spend 20 years in prison for the July 2019 attack of the home, and I was in 2019 too. Look at that.
So wait, broke
He
into
barged
his house?
into his neighbor's home where he proceeded to threaten the man with a handgun and a metal pipe. He then forced the man into the bedroom and tied him up before he forcefully cut off the victim's penis with a pair of scissors.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ow.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah, I would find that. We're not going to talk about that.
Hold
We're
on.
not going to talk about what I would do.
He got tied up being threatened with a what? A wrench?
No, not just a wrench. He had a handgun too.
Why did he bring the wrench?
I don't know. He had a hand pipe in that fucking gun. He was like, if I can stick him up, bro.
I'll shoot you, but I'll beat your ass at the same time.
He's gonna tie you up and then cut your dick off. How
if
like
you
that
run, I'll shoot
escalated? Said the married father allegedly told the man, "This is normal. You will not die today." That's fucked up.
You will not die.
Oh, don't worry. People get their dick cut off all the time.
No big deal. No big deal.
You'll be all right.
You'll be
Now
alright.
you're dead.
That's about all I got, though. It's two dick stories. I feel like they correlated well.
I got a little bloody story.
Yeah.
So this one is it's about some strange history. About when in Rome. Nowadays, sportcasters might describe a particularly rough football game as like a bloodbath. But back in ancient Rome, this was literally the description of what was happening in the Colosseum. On some special occasions, they would have the heavy wooden planks that served as the floor of the arena. They would remove them, and then the arena would be flooded with water, and it could hold water. So the Colosseum's opening day in the AD of 80, it had such a sea battle. It involved hundreds of boats.
Oh, wait.
I heard this. Yeah.
More than 3,000 participants.
Yeah. No, I've heard of that for real. That was like a spectacle upon spectacle.
Sorry.
It's like watching the Super Bowl like today, right?
Dude,
or
it
the
was watched by like
the World
50,000.
Series or whatever.
Yeah,
like
it
that
was
was
the
a sport.
biggest thing to see.
Yeah, you imagine watching like you're sitting there in the Coliseum watching ships fucking battle. Whoa,
dude.
Like
opening day. You're watching,
right, opening day, too.
Dude, it says more than
like,
3,000 participants and hundreds of boats inside the Coliseum. I mean, and
That's
it was
lit.
just as bloody as the regular
Imagine how
gladiator
drunk everybody
fights.
got.
And they were in boats,
Shit.
just blowing up, bodies in the water. And then it
Right?
even says
And
here,
you're just sitting there just like, yeah!
All right.
dude,
My guy over here.
That's what they did for entertainment back then.
I mean, we talked
And
about that
like-
last week, how like in the 1860s, you know, they used to go fucking take their family to go watch their son and husband fight in the Civil War. Like,
yeah.
but imagine going to a Coliseum and watching a Coliseum fight. I think that would be so cool.
I mean, to imagine
Right? That'd be fucking
a
insane.
boat battle, you know?
Like, all you gotta do is put a robe on to fit in,
Yeah.
right? Just put a little fucking
Yeah,
white
on
fucking.
water.
You grab a
robe.
sheet.
Dude, how did they drain it after that for the regular Coliseum fights? You know, it's like,
I don't know.
and then reflood it. Like, dude, that's insane. Like,
I'm sure they have
The
talk about-
doors or
technology that
something.
they
talk
like
about architectural
right. Oh, for real.
genius.
They
We
were.
ain't got no cool shit like that.
I mean-
Super Bowl
We're not cool
dome
shit.
into like a tennis court, into a basketball court, like, you know, just like a super court. We ain't got no shit like that. You know,
We got recreational things.
they could do battleships and and UFC in the same spot.
Except they actually beat the fucking piss out of each other.
Yeah.
Like UFC used to do when it came out the first time.
But I
When
mean,
it
then you
actually
can
came
flood it
out, they
with
used
water
to
and
beat the
fight in
fuck
boat
out of each other,
on
man.
the same day. All right,
Yeah.
boat battle in 10 minutes.
Right.
All right. I'll see you on the water.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, but
Get out of the ring.
they were all
What?
I mean, you know, they're in the Coliseum, so you already know what they are.
So I mean, yeah, you know, like I mean, that's where the first real bloodbath was. You know, imagine that.
That'd be
You know,
crazy
gallons
to watch,
of
bro.
just thousands of bodies in some water, and you only get like one victor or something.
Imagine
Who
the
knows,
maintenance people that had to take care of that. Poor.
bro?
Poor janitors.
Janitors and such, you know, those fucking poor souls. They drained all the water and now they gotta clean up the bodies.
It's like,
They're all
alright,
they're all decomposing because of the water. More.
Yeah.
you go in there and
It
it's
takes
like,
weeks
alright,
to drain. You know, it takes like weeks to drain. You
it's
got
big
like
face palm.
birds and seagulls are flooding. You know, are all in the Coliseum. There's bird shit everywhere. You gotta clean the bird shit up before anybody
Bird
comes
shit.
back. You know.
Draining the
Oh,
Coliseum,
I got, like,
watching the
3
water go
days,
out, and there
and
goes
I
the
gotta clean
hand.
up this whole fucking Coliseum.
I got 3 days, and I only got 2 other slaves.
And
to
if I
help
don't
me.
clean it, they're gonna cut my fucking head off.
Or throw me in the
Or
Coliseum.
throw me in the Coliseum. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Come at him with my broom?
I have been training at night.
Right?
Just in case.
Just in
with my
case.
broom.
Bug comes out there with the
With
fucking
my-
broom. Fucking flipping it behind the back and shit.
I
Just like,
knew this
ugh.
day would come.
Fucking knife comes out the front of the broom, like, zing, zing, out the front and back.
Shaolin Master!
Off the top of the broom, sides of the broom, and then the bottom, you're like,
That and one on the bottom is just like folds out
grabs some
the
sand
bottom.
and throws it into the fucking dude's head.
Pocket sand.
Oh, shit. It's a good trend.
great.
You got anything, Dano?
Yeah, sure. I got.
You got a this bitch
little
or
random.
some facts?
Well, I got a.
Cheers.
Kinda
Oh,
like-
shit, Jordan.
Oh, whoa! It's kind of like a
Cheers.
random fact, but like it's more like I don't know. It's weird. I'm just gonna read it. But
Yeah, I
pretty
bought
much
some
it
claws
is
today.
how
That's
the
the
fucking the origins of marijuana.
Origins of marijuana.
Origins
Oh, here we go.
of
Yeah.
Smashmana.
So usually they don't really have a true origin because it's a little bit murky. But one
Oh, I
example
bet.
is
Bible.
the DEAM in Arlington states the oldest written references to cannabis dates back to 2727 BC, when the Chinese emperor Xin Yung supposedly discovered the
Chinese.
substance and used it medicinally.
Right? Dude, they had all the herbs, bro.
They did!
Oh,
They had all the
dude, but
herbs.
there's a problem though, because Xin Yung, if he even existed, was not actually the emperor of China. The first emperor of the unified China was Qin Shi Huang, who was born around 260 BC, significantly later than the supposed Xin Yung. Nor is it entirely clear whether or not Xin Yung is even alive, or if he even did these medical marijuana experiments.
I've heard
It's
of
still yet to be
Quin
known.
Shi Yun.
But that's what I mean. Like, when I started reading, I was like, I've heard the first one that or that other one they were talking about, but that first dude, I was like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, never heard of that guy.
But the earliest example was written in
That's what
Chinese
history
character
does.
date to the Shang Dynasty between 1200 BC and 1050 BC, when oracles carved symbols on bones and turtle shells to the story of
Fuck
Shen
yeah,
Yun.
dude.
Permutates pot
Smoking
histories
fucking-
online. His existence to be more marijuana myth than fact.
Peace pipe,
Still,
man.
Chinese deserve
Fuck
some
yeah,
credit.
dude.
Apparently, the ancient Taiwanese were using hemp fibers to decorate pottery about 10,000 years ago, according
yeah.
to the archaeology of ancient China.
Pot.
Like, imagine they're out there back there making bowls.
Right, they're just like shaping it, putting it on bowls and shit.
Dude, check this
Ashtrays
fucker
with
out,
nice
bro.
Songs.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
bongs and shit.
Percolators.
Like, they're fucking doing it, bro.
I bet they did too.
All
Could
sorts
you
of
imagine?
shit.
That's just man, right? You're like, fucking
know.
shit, dude. What, dude? I could turn. What we used to do when we were
Imagine-
kids, we turned shit, household items into pipes, right? So
Yeah,
you got to think
I mean,
back in the day in
that's what I'm
China, they were
thinking.
like, dude, what if I took this pot
Imagine
and
the
I like
emperor.
drilled a hole?
I bet the emperor had like the dopest piece. Like,
Like,
I mean, like a
some
glass
air coming
dragon.
through.
Oh, he
that
did
was
too.
probably, you know, somebody
Smokes
ran
out of it when he
outside.
blows smoke out. It goes.
Yeah. No. Like,
Is
they had
that
to
or-
run outside and light it, and then run back inside to pull it out of his mouth. Like,
Or they probably
It's
just
just a
went down the
giant
easiest
fucking
route and
dog.
just threw everything they had in a clay pot and just
It was
threw a
probably
big old
just a
fiery
fucking
stick
peace
in
pipe,
there.
though. Here.
Just fucking put them in there.
Just throw a stick
Leave
in
it
the
in
pot
the
and
ice.
just sit
Drink
around
a
the
couple
fire,
fucking-
inhale the fire.
Right.
I mean, you know, for an emperor, I bet it was elaborate. You know, like
He was
like mad
so
glass.
badass.
You know, like it was probably like an ornament for in the day, and then you know it was something probably crazy. I bet.
Maybe that's why they.
I know I
Maybe
would.
that's why they always look like this.
You know, ancient Chinese
Ancient
secret,
Chinese
bro.
are out there just getting
That's
so
the
baked
Chinese
on
secret.
cannabis. They're out there
Honestly,
It's just a way of
all
life
day
now.
long.
You know,
I
talk
mean,
about that
kudos to them.
nirvana
Look
and
at
that
them.
inner peace,
Right? They got inner peace. They're all walking around high.
bro. Kung Fu Panda in
right?
this bitch.
You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, excuse you. You know, that's why they got.
Excuse you.
Because you're high. Don't you like when you're high? Like I hold the doors open for people more often. I'm like, here, after you, and they're like, oh, thank you. You're like, yeah, no problem, bro. You know,
Or
like,
something happens and it's
But
like,
if you're
why would you?
pissed
Why were
off
you
or
like
like
that?
you're
And say,
sober, you're
"I
like,
don't know, I don't care."
Oh, me so sorry.
walk to the fucking store. I don't even care
I'm so
who's behind me.
sorry.
Grab my shit. Say hi to the gas station. What's up?
Right.
That's about it.
Word.
Well, okay, are we gonna transition? Let's
Hop,
transition
skip,
into
jump.
our.
John, you went
I don't know.
muted. I think. Yeah, you muted yourself.
Oh, you muted yourself? Why'd you do that?
You muted yourself.
I don't know whatever you said
Oh,
last. You wasn't
boy.
talking.
Oh,
Pew! Dark mode.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you about some crazy shit I seen today.
Crazy
It's not
scheisse.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's not like super crazy, but I mean, I know it's been cold recently, and then all of a sudden we get like these recently warm days, right?
Dude,
I
it was
was
50
a
plus
little
degrees on my birthday.
Bro, there was this lady on a freaking public bench with a tank top and her coat wide open, spread out, texting, just bathing in the sun the other day, like it was fucking summer. I had to do a little like a double take at it. It
Went
was
to
wild.
Walmart on one of the nice days, and a guy walked in like shorts and a tank top. I was like, "Yep, only in Michigan. Hits above
Yeah,
45,
that's what
and
I'm
boom,
saying.
shorts and t-shirt weather. People start
I
rocking
mean,
it."
She was sprawled out on a public bench just texting.
what you doing, bitch?
Tank top and a jacket. I was like, wow, you're real comfy. It's that nice out, huh?
That's Michigan, pure Michigan, bro.
All right.
I seen that the other day. This past weekend, I seen some dude walk outside. He's got shorts on, but he's got the hoodie, right? But he got shorts on. I'm like, yeah, that's Michigan and a half, bro.
Got the hoodie.
I got the hoodie on.
My legs
but I
are
got my
fine.
shorts on.
I just need to keep
My
my
legs are
my
fine,
chest is cold.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. No more
totally-
coat weather. It's hoodie
pure
weather.
Michigan.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Pure Michigan.
No, I just took down my Christmas lights today.
Mm.
I was that guy. Just took down the Christmas lights, so you know they've been shining at night. You know, reminding everybody to still stay in the spirit.
Stay in spirit.
Yeah.
How about the transition, bro?
I was like, oh boy, there's a lot of snow that's gone now. I gotta take it down.
And we will start this one out with Dano. If you could have one superpower in the world, what would it be?
Main topic.
Honestly, for like power wise, I really kind of feel like if I could just have one, I'd stick with like regen.
Regen?
Regen would
Like
be-
Wolverine regen?
Yeah. Like instant fucking regen, no matter what. Yeah.
I could
That'd be
I
fucking
could
sick.
see that. I mean, you could just be like, oh, got shot, and just regen it out. I mean,
Fuck you. Get that bullet out of there.
okay. With today's world, yeah, I could see that. That would be very useful.
That'd be sick.
That would be
And it'd be
useful.
so unpredictable too. Like they'd fucking go and try to kill me, blow my brain out. I'd lay there for
Well,
a
I'm
second,
sure
be
that
like,
I don't know
"Hey,
if you could regen
you're
that.
next."
Wolverine did though.
Did he?
I mean,
Wolverine did.
Deadpool literally
He
was
did
blown in a
definitely
few
got
pieces
fucking
and shot
his-
with
an
he got his
adamantium
shit.
bullet with a revolver.
True.
Giant
came
hole in his
back.
head.
But
And then
I hadn't watched any of the
he
new
didn't
ones.
remember
He was
shit.
losing his powers, though, bro. He was losing
Yeah,
his powers.
and then he lost his
something.
powers later, and then ended up
You
actually
know.
dying in Logan.
I don't know, like, I
Old
don't know,
man
maybe
Logan,
it's
he
not
ends up dying.
fully planned like
I mean,
that, but
is it
still.
because of the bullet that he never removed from
But
his
he
brain?
lived for fucking ever, so.
Wait,
True.
did that bullet
True.
come
Yeah,
out? I don't remember.
No, I mean, that was probably part of it. Because after that, I mean, he was like, he came back, he didn't remember shit, he didn't know who the fuck he was. I mean, you know, he didn't know what the fuck was what.
Right.
Things came back, but then his powers deteriorated as he got actually older. So I think it kind of.
I mean, if that bullet was still in his head, that would make sense.
It kind of fucked with his, you know, his shit.
Could have.
Eventually, it did kill him. Probably. I mean, I would think that's what eventually killed him.
Good choice, Dano. Good choice.
All right. Hey.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm hard with it.
Jordan?
Guy,
you're gonna be last. We're gonna go this way.
Sounds good.
Well, honestly, if it were just me off like the top of my head, if I could go like Hulk, you know, because like even the Hulk, his skin was strong enough to like have bullets bounce off of it when he went into Hulk mode, you know. If I can just radiate myself just right, I could jump 20 miles. I mean, why fly when you can, you know, I mean, you could fly, but if your legs are strong enough, you could jump across the planet. And, you know,
just don't turn into a bitch once they say Thanos.
Yeah, I would go. Yeah, you know, I mean, that was a mental breakdown. You know,
that's
what that was.
I was just gonna give him shit though, because Hulk was my man, dude.
Because if that was me, bro, I would have bit him in his throat and ripped it out. Dude, the Hulk's mouth is like this, bro.
Dude, it's fucking huge. I can put his damn whole head in his mouth, bro.
So, I think that I mean, the Hulk's pretty clutch.
Be turning like getting Hulk skin, or just like being able to turn into Hulk.
Shoot, I mean, I don't care. Yeah, I don't
Either
care.
one.
Yeah, sure. Shoot, keep me black. That'd be dope. That'd be pretty sweet. You know? Yeah.
So, are you done?
He ran pretty fast too, so
yeah,
it was pretty clutch.
Could run, could jump, could pick shit up.
All you gotta do is like, give me a weapon. Shit.
You know, you gotta control your rage, though.
Yeah. I mean, you know, but if we're just talking about powers, of course.
Right. No, just be able to do it at will, like he was able to do when he got, you know.
Exactly. I'm always angry.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Just or when he was able to do it at will, he was just like, get fucking pissed.
Yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you got to control your anger every day anyways. Sometimes you just want to slap.
Right?
But no, you can't do that. So, yep, that would be mine.
Okay.
Shaka, brah.
So, I'm taking the teleportation.
Teleportation.
I second that.
Because I feel like if I could teleport, then I could train my body to be, you know, fit. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could just be fine, right? Yeah, you know, but you're teleporting everywhere once you figure it out. Unless I'm like Nightcrawler teleporting, I'll take that. But if I'm traveling through the gates of hell, then that's shitty.
Into a different dimension before you come.
You never know.
You don't know.
No,
you don't know how.
But
it works.
I would definitely
Nobody
like
knows, so
that teleportation though. I would totally go for teleportation. Like superhuman strength is great.
I second
like teleportation.
Like
teleportation, like just being able to like bitch, you know, like that kind of shit. I don't know.
Teleportation,
like
I would be down for would be like jumper. As long as you've seen it or you've been there, you can just be like, I'm just gone.
Yeah, I just broke into a bank.
Right. Oops.
I seen the inside the vault. I was like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
Right.
I'm in.
Like, I think that kind of teleportation would be cool as fuck. Be like, where do you want to go today?
Or just being that quick.
Let's go to Paris.
Being able to be like, yeah, well.
instant.
They're just shooting bullets at you. You're like,
All you gotta do.
you're just moving so quick.
Jump behind him.
Through
Nothing
teleportation,
personal.
that you're
Especially
just like,
you know, like depending on the distance that you can like travel with that. I mean, that's yeah. That'd be
yeah.
wicked.
Plus that too. You're just like, oh, I'm behind you. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, see,
Nothing personal.
that's what you do. You train
Nothing
yourself.
personal, kid.
You train yourself to be fast.
That's what I'm
to be
saying.
the-
So you would have to definitely like if I
You
had
wanna
that
be- you wanna
power,
be
then
the
I would definitely like
fastest
fuck this
teleporter.
shit. I'm getting fucking.
That's
getting
the only way. Yeah,
yoked,
that's it.
bro.
Like, you want to be the
Right.
fastest teleporter ever.
Oh,
So where
right.
like you can literally blink in the blink of an eye, be gone, and
Right. All of a sudden you're just like,
be back.
ah!
Because
Sweep
like,
the leg.
Right.
Imagine teleporting so fast in
Sweep
and
the
out
leg.
of one
Haha, I
spot
didn't do that, bitch. Up
that like you know like I mean like you would appear to be standing in one spot, but you're like just teleporting in and out of that one spot. They could
That's like
shoot
next
at
to
you.
being a Super Saiyan.
You know, like they could
Right.
shoot at you, but you're just teleporting out of the spot and
Yeah.
back into the
Oh
spot.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're using
They'd be like,
time almost at your advantage.
Time skip.
Bro, like, and then if you could
Teleportation.
do that, yeah, teleportation.
That's my favorite out of all
that could be some
superpowers,
crazy.
for
You
real.
could do some crazy things with that.
I've always loved teleportation.
Yeah.
Guy?
So far, we got a badass superhero team. All right, guys.
Right.
I tuned in with that. I also feel the whole teleportation feel.
Oh, you're feeling me on the teleportation?
Yeah,
I feel that.
the jumper,
Yeah.
like jumper teleportation, that kind of shit. That's what I would definitely be down for.
So we
Guy
got two
feels the
teleporters and two well, we got like a Wolverine and a Hulk. I mean, yeah.
That's a good team.
dude. That's
We can go in.
John and I can go in, be
Yeah.
like, and teleport out, and then you guys
You
can
just
go and
teleport
do
in
the
and be
rest.
like, this is what we see.
We'll take out the scouts up in the towers. You guys take everything else out.
yeah. We're like we're the tanks. We're just
All right.
tanks, bro.
Tanks,
Talk about expendables.
right?
I don't know what
So-
is it? The new A team.
Excluding our favorites, right? What would you say your top three would be, Jordan?
Top
Top
three what?
three superpowers. Just to
Superpowers.
have superpowers. Sorry.
So,
With excluding the one you just
excluding
picked.
that
Yeah,
one.
excluding
all
that.
right.
Because obviously we know you want that one, but
I would have to say,
because I have to think
Yeah,
about this too. That's why I picked you. I went the other
telekinesis.
way.
you know telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can master telekinesis, you can do just about anything.
I mean, you can almost
Um,
teleport at that point, right?
I mean, I guess.
point. Telekinesis, yeah.
I mean,
Like some fucking what is it? Goddamn, I'm losing it. Hold on, you know what I'm thinking about the villain, right? You know, I'm thinking of the big brain, fucking Brainiac. There we go.
yeah.
Some like Brainiac shit, right?
I mean, you're saying superpowers. Okay, so like I would do like so
Combination
Weather
of three
control.
without the one,
yeah, I would do like weather control.
like some
That's
storm
pretty
shit.
dope. Yeah, I could walk in your house and create a tornado. I'm an asshole. Okay, so like you know, like the storm. Yeah, so weather control. I would definitely go with telekinesis, and honestly, I would go with super speed.
Speed,
I
yeah,
feel
that'd
the
be dope.
speed.
Yep, I would go with super speed.
And I just ran
Yeah,
around the
but
world four
Some
times.
Flash stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You want to do it again?
yeah.
But you got to
I
be
like it.
cocky.
All right. Fast one.
You don't have to be, but I feel like when you got super speed, I feel like it just automatically makes you cocky,
You
right?
gotta be
Yeah,
a cocky,
it's like-
bro. Oh, you gotta be, dude.
You're like, I just ran around the world. Like I just said, I just ran around the world 4 times.
Yeah, like you
Uh-huh.
can't catch me. It's like, what are you gonna do?
But then
I'm
you
the
also have
fastest.
telekinesis. So you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna run around the
That's a
world, and you're
combination.
coming with me, and I'll just
I'm
bring
just gonna
you
do
in
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just drag you around the world with me. As
You'll be
fast as
going
I
so
can.
fast, you'll be breaking the sound barrier that you won't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
What the fuck is going on?
Dude. That's a good way to like destroy your enemy. You just mentally bring them with you and just drag them around the planet. Just
Like
ragdoll
here we
them.
go. Fucking Sonic
Yeah.
that shit.
It's like, you run, vibrate through a building. They just crash through it. Yeah.
Is that 3?
That's my 3. Weather, speed, telekinesis.
Okay.
Get
Dana?
at your boy.
All right.
John, what are yours?
It all
Skip,
comes-
we'll change it up.
Oh!
Yeah, what you got,
Oh,
John?
goodness.
Okay. What do I have?
Excuse
So-
me, Dan. We're gonna
You
change
get
it
a
up.
+4 now. Man.
I would also take super speed because I feel
Plus
Jordan
four.
with the super speed. Super
Yeah,
speed
dude.
means like
Super speed?
you're fast as fuck. I would take super speed for sure.
Yup. That's super. It's pretty clutch.
Next to that, can I take Batman's money and intelligence?
Batman's money and intelligence.
Like
No,
just Batman
superpower.
in general, right?
He's
Actually,
just
not
rich.
a superpower. He's just ripped, right?
Honestly,
It doesn't
no.
count.
Batman
Doesn't
does
count.
have a
Doesn't count.
superpower, dude. He's like he has determination.
He's
He has,
just
like,
rich.
willpower.
True.
Dude, he was buried alive and he dug himself out by punching. He punched himself out. That takes
did.
that takes a superpower inside.
It does. But
I'll
we
take it.
won't do that. You're gonna take
I'll
it?
take it.
Determination.
Yep.
So speed and
Batman.
determination.
Yep, speed
Batman
and
determination.
Batman determination.
Batman's
No,
determination.
that's no regular determination.
Right.
Alright, that's Batman's determination.
Then I'm just gonna take flight. Not flight. That would help.
I'm glad we all recognize that as a superpower.
Flight with speed. Ah! I gotta think about this. I think I'm just gonna take a left turn and just go firebending.
Aw, damn it.
Dude, you know what? I thought about saying like earthbending or something. You're like, hey.
I'm just gonna take a left turn and be like, I can manipulate fire as a superpower as well. I
I'm
just feel like.
but you know what? I mean, honestly,
So I have
the
determination of Batman. I have super speed, and I can be like, flames. I'm gonna burn the whole fucking.
Yeah, that's why
So
I
I'm
chose
going.
weather control.
I guess
'cause, like,
I'm
I can
going.
make it rain
I guess I'm
and
going
wind.
villain.
No, you don't got to be a villain with fire bending.
I'm gonna be an
That's not-
anti-hero.
You could definitely be. Yeah, like I mean, look at
Could.
Prince Zuko. He was an excellent guy. You know, I mean, well, he
I
changed
also thought
his
about
ways
doing
eventually.
lightning, like you said, like some Black Adam shit, or like.
Hey, I mean, firebending is lightning, right?
I guess, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Then Guy, there you go.
Over
Hell,
to
dude.
me.
Since we're going this way.
Well, in this case, it's this way for me. But
Okay, nice choices.
for starters, manipulation. Like being able to manipulate the either people or terrain and shit
telekinesis.
around. Well,
telekinesis.
okay, well,
That's
shit like that then.
telekinesis Okay,
Okay,
That
Jedi
for,
mind
I
trick.
that
feel
for
that.
show. That for show.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's pretty OP. It can be OP if you train it right.
Be like,
I'll
and
bend more than a spoon.
tree.
I'll tell
I'm
you that
tired
now.
of you. Another thing I think would be really cool is like a superpower would be something like being able to communicate with like animals, all types of animals,
Every beast.
every living,
Beast whisperer.
basically every living creature,
You're like Aquaman, but better.
but,
Well, how about
but
every
better.
living entity?
Yes,
So that way you can
everything
speak of trees,
living.
too.
Not saying that Aquaman can just be
Yeah.
like, "Here's a hurricane." But
So like
that's comic Aquaman.
out in the woods, I
not
can have an army of bears or something.
Right.
I think that'd be pretty dope. Telekinesis and being able to communicate with animals. And the third one, I mean, that one gets me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I took a left turn. I just picked a random, but I did.
That's right. I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
probably flying. I
That's what-
think would be another good one.
Yeah, you didn't take speed. Might as well fly.
Like flying. I think that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I need to go to the store. What do you need?
And...
And we're at Kroger.
All right, right.
Here, get on my back. We're off.
And we're off. Oh, and I dropped him.
I feel like at first you'd just be like, "Ah!" Fucking
Oh,
bust
shit.
You'd bust
Too
your shit.
fast, too far.
You'd have
Too
to do
fast,
it
too
out
far.
in like an open field or
fast,
something,
too
or out in the
fast.
water or some shit.
Oh, I'm flying!
I'm fine.
Oh shit!
I'm landing.
Oh,
I'm
house!
landing. Hey, but you know what?
We're coming in hot!
You know what's interesting? It's like if you take the flying, you almost have to choose another power that allows you to not kill yourself by accident. You know, like
True. Well,
I mean, because
he took telekinesis, so he could technically be like,
okay,
"Oh
yeah,
fuck!"
there you go. Okay, there you go. Because like if you're flying
You know what I'm saying?
and you get knocked out and you fall to the ground, if you're not super strong or something, you're gonna splat like a cheeseburger.
You can manipulate the
brain's
ground
still
to be
there.
very loose.
His brain's still there.
But
Just
yeah,
manipulate the ground to loosen it up for a cushion.
if you're telekinetic, then yeah, you could definitely.
Hell, I could fly with
course,
rocks
you know.
under me. Just be like, fly with a rock under my foot. You know?
He's
There
up
you
here
go.
like fucking throwing rocks at people. This guy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Telekinetic, dude. You could be an earthbender. You could be an anything bender.
I could be an anything bender. I could be a car bender.
Sure, I can.
I'm just
bend
gonna
your
do
soul.
super speed, and I'm gonna run in circles with fire bending. I'm gonna create a fire tornado.
What about you, Dano? What are your top three?
What do we got, Dana?
Alright, so what I was gonna do was I was actually gonna dual wield fire and ice, one on each side, and then I was gonna do flight. That's what I was doing.
That's
And I already
it?
got the regen. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got regen, fire,
I feel like
ice,
fire and
then I can
ice
fly,
is like.
dude.
Oh, you got regen.
All
Okay,
right.
so you did
okay,
regen.
but no.
Yeah.
But aside from that, because you already chose that with your main. So
You
like,
did.
I kind
You
of
can't
fire
do
and
that.
ice is
Yeah.
two. Like, I
You
kinda
can't
fire
do
and
the
ice is
regen,
two.
Dano. It's,
you can't.
Well, I know.
You
I'm
can't add that
saying
in.
on top of that. I know. I didn't add. It wasn't adding that onto the third one. I was counting. Fire and ice is
Fire,
like
ice.
1 and 2. Like
Oh,
1,
that's
2,
1 and 2.
fly.
Fire is
Okay.
one,
That's what I
ice
was
is
saying.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. All right. Well, then I don't know my third one now because I was really set on that. Like, fuck. I guess.
We'll just say
fucking-
Dano's an elemental bender with flying.
Okay,
Bro,
so
That'd be
fire,
pretty dope.
Ice,
Water,
and
ice,
flying.
fire,
Dude, fucking-
lightning, rock, wind.
Right.
Hit him with everything.
he's got regenerative powers. I'm just adding like that's part
And
of
he
it. That would be
flies.
part of it, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
fire,
fine.
ice, and flying. Okay. Okay. I can fucks with it.
That's what I came up with. That sounds pretty tight.
Dude, we got some pretty dope powers going on here.
Let's go
I
play in
think so.
It would
Chernobyl.
be sick.
Let's go play around a nuke plant. Jordan can get his power, and maybe we can get, you know.
All right.
Hey guys, I ain't getting my power. Do you want to switch?
Right.
Hit me with some of that acid over there.
Yeah, I got acid instead of fire.
Oh boy.
No.
Instead of being super strong, I'm like anorexic and skinny now, guys. I am Bone Man.
I am
Bone
Twig Man.
Man.
I am Bone Man.
Man. Bro, that would be messed up.
But
yeah, what if? Okay, so
on
like,
top
what if
of
we
that,
all
so
got
imagine-
the opposite?
imagine having the worst superpower.
What would it be?
You were whatever the way you got your superpower, you got the worst one out of the batch. What would you think it would be? Like just add a bad superpower.
I think a bad superpower would be like that Toad guy. To be like a Toad, you know, what was his name? I don't know, but if you're flicking your tongue and
Toad.
and you're green and Toad,
Yeah.
you got the shit into the stick, yo.
Yeah, that's a shit power.
Like you can bounce off walls, but
Hey,
What
bro,
else you got?
I
fucking
mean-
Toad, bro.
I don't know. I feel like that would be the shit into the stick there.
That's funny as hell.
Somebody'll grab your tongue and wrap you up.
I know this one don't pertain to like bad powers, but another one that would be really cool, I think, to have would be one to absorb another power from something. Like for say,
Having a
like fucking
for sure.
temporarily,
like
and then reuse it.
like for say,
Like
I go
Rogue.
up to John, yeah, like go up to John and
Like
be like,
Rogue.
"Pff, now I have
Yeah.
fire.
Like Rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
Where she takes
Yeah,
other people's
that was
Yeah,
pretty-
powers.
yeah,
take
that was
and
pretty
reuse,
badass.
something like that.
Oh yeah.
Rogue has
Boy.
yeah, for sure.
I forgot
Huh.
about that.
I think
one,
that would
dude.
be pretty
That's a good
dope.
one.
Wouldn't it be? That would be
Fuck
interesting.
yeah.
Just be like, I want fire today. Have just
I know,
people
you
like
can- I mean, pretty
chained
much you'd
up
be
in the
killing 'em
basement
too,
or something.
though.
Just be like,
Yeah,
he's got fire, he's got
unfortunately,
ice,
right?
he's got this. I want this
Unfortunately,
today.
She just like drains your whole life.
Bring me my fire slave.
Right?
Right.
She's just like,
You have to sacrifice motherfuckers to get powers
He
now, guys.
dies.
That's really fucked
Yeah,
Well,
he just
there's-
dies. He's like, ooh, a little too much, I guess.
Too
that
much
should last me
today.
another day.
Damn it, we're
be
going
good
to
for
a
you,
place of fire. I needed ice.
Oh, damn.
Waste of a slave.
Wasted the wrong slave. Bring me the right slave this time. All right, what would yours be? You know, shittiest of the bunch.
shittiest of the bunch.
Talking to fish.
Talking to fish. I
don't want to be in the water, bro.
Yeah, you know what? That is pretty.
don't. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of
Come here,
fish.
dolphins. Come save this. Come save this dolphin. No.
Because
I don't give a
honestly,
fuck,
I would
bro.
rather be my frog guy
the sea
than
life.
talk to fish.
Then talk to fish
Right.
for real.
Yeah,
What
I'd
am I
rather be
gonna
the
do with
thing
that?
and be ugly as
Because
fuck.
even though you can talk to them, I mean, can you really? What are you really gonna do in the real world with a shark?
I feel like,
Sharknado.
in my
Unless
opinion,
you can bring it with you. Unless I can bring it with me.
what is it? That South Park episode where what is this?
What are
What
you
is
gonna
his
do?
fucking name? In that South Park episode, the guy that sees things in the
No idea.
like the fuck, Dano. Need your help.
He
I'm not
sees
with you, bud.
things.
The BP
Very,
episode
very
where they're like,
description.
"We're sorry." What's the dude, the superhero?
Ah,
We're sorry.
we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now, too, though, but yeah, dude's drawing a fucking blank. Oh,
Coon and Friends.
Well,
It was in the Coon and Friends episode. Captain Diabetes. We're looking at the fucking.
oh, what
Yeah.
was it? Was it Captain Hindsight?
Yeah, Captain
Yeah.
Hindsight.
Yeah, Captain
Imagine, I
Hindsight,
know that's
dude.
great.
I had to
Wouldn't
think
that
about
be
it.
shitty? Right? To be able to understand what's about to happen, but you can't do nothing about it.
Or, okay, wait, what do you mean?
Because he doesn't, he's not like a.
No,
I mean,
Captain,
he doesn't ever
no,
do anything
Captain
about it.
Hindsight understood the situation after it happened.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
why it was
So
called Captain Hindsight. It was like, what
exactly.
the-
So after the situation happens, you're like,
I know what
Well,
happened.
I know what
I
happened.
know what happened
You're
here.
like, well, okay, we understand that's what
I don't
happened.
know what's going to happen next, but I know what happened
Imagine
right here.
that's a shitty power. Like you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Seeing the problem after the problem has happened, you're like, well,
Because, I mean, like, opposite of that, I think, like, the most OP power would be to, like, control time, probably.
controlling time. I mean,
Yeah.
Kronos is one of the greatest Greek gods ever, right? So
I think being
Screw
able to
that,
turn
dude.
into
Zeus.
inanimate objects would be a pretty shitty power too.
oh, like Wonder Twin powers.
Shape
Wonder
of...
Twin powers
Wonder
I'll
Twin
activate.
bucket.
Power, shape of
bucket.
Form of.
whatever her name
Nah,
is, tampon.
honestly-
Forgot what's
No.
the fucking Family Guy episode.
I was just
Fucking
thinking that
forget.
guy.
Now we wait.
I don't know.
Wait.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Give me the
You could,
fist,
like,
bruh.
turn, you could, like, run at full
Wait,
speed,
well,
jump, and turn
you're
into
on the
a
other
dagger.
side. You're that way instead of that way. Like,
Oh wait.
Fusion.
Oh, John, you're this on my screen.
Oh, yeah, me and John. Oh, hold on. Let me do it.
Dano don't have a screen. What's up, jackass?
welcome to. I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. If we had good editing, we'd be able to do this.
Yeah.
Right. We'd be able to do
Imagine.
I know, right? All right. I'm gonna grab another beer.
And then we will kick it off with Bad Places to Smoke.
Bad
friends.
places to smoke. I feel it.
I also second the beer. Burb.
Dano,
Good.
how art thou?
Pretty good, yo. Fucking shocker,
So
bro.
like, let's keep it let's keep it rolling on these superpowers. So like, all right, so okay, let's take our favorites, right?
All right.
Okay, now let's choose something to complement our originals. Okay, so you have the regeneration. I chose the Hulk power. So like, what would be like your little extra? Because like, you know, every superhero has like a superpower, but they can train that superpower to do something else. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, okay, so what would be your little
Oh,
like
bro.
your little
Dude,
your
I
little
do like some
unexpected
fucking
thing with your
from
healing?
like fucking Kamanu shit. Fucking I have fucking bones and shit would turn into like weapons and swords and shit, bro. I'd just be able to fucking regen out fucking bones and it'd be fucking hard as fucking crazy shit. Unbreakable. Bro,
I also feel like, imagine if you could
just
blood bend people, like in water, dude.
Dude, bloodbending would be pretty sick. Just
Yeah,
fucking,
but I just want you to base it off of your main power and then train
Right.
it to do something else. Okay, so yeah, I like that. So okay, so you would have
Right.
like bone. All right, yeah, that's
yeah,
a good
I could
one.
like make it so like my bone structure could like change at will and like I could do shit that I wanted to do. That'd be
Okay.
fucking tight. And then of course
Yeah,
it
you
would
know,
regenerate, so I wouldn't have to worry about it, you know?
it's funny that you say that. You know, our characters are like, I mean, our
Hello.
abilities are kind of like similar because mine would be not only would I like go like Hulk powers, but I would be able to control, like I would train myself to grow bigger, like giant, like
Fuck yeah.
you know, like
Okay.
Ant-Man, how he gets big.
Alright, just
I
get
want to
fucking
be able
huge,
to,
bro.
I want to be able to get huge.
Dude.
You know,
Itch.
So you're
that
like
would be a lot-
Choji from
that would be my
Naruto.
inner rage, you know. So like
Right,
I'd go Hulk,
right.
and then when I'm
Fucking
like
Choji,
in
man.
danger, super mode, just I would
Expansion
Jutsu.
Jutsu!
That would be my ability. I mean, I probably can't hold
that's
it for
fucking
very
sick.
long, but it'd be
Right.
dope, dude.
Burr.
That's pretty sick.
Would definitely like one of these sponsors one of these nights, yeah, too. That'd be cool.
Miller Lite Gaming.
That'd be dope. Not sponsored,
you guys
but
want
would
to
take
trail
one.
off of that? So like, well, what would you guys do? So take your main ability, your main superpower. How would you train that to turn into something else with that? What would you train it into?
Well, if I take teleportation and train
Yeah.
it very, very
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
I feel like I would be able to, in a blink of an eye, be able to be wherever I want.
Or to
Like,
move
almost
objects,
bending
teleport
time.
different things.
That wouldn't be all right. That would be cool too, but
Like
just being
instead of
able
teleporting yourself, teleport me. Like
or
come
that
forward.
too, right?
There
Be like,
you go.
hey,
Alright. You
That'd
want
be
to teleport?
stupid
Here you go.
AF, bro.
Boom.
As long
Dude,
as
that'd
it's
be insane.
as long as you are touching it in some way, you can teleport it.
right?
Oh yeah,
Say.
maybe. Cause I mean, well,
That'd
we
be
don't really know
fucking-
how you're teleporting. If it's with your mind or if it's a physical thing.
True.
Cause like you could just look at me through the camera and force my atoms to come to you.
And I'm
to your-
behind you.
Yeah,
That'd be
or
dope.
something
Just be like,
I don't-
and I'm with Jordan now.
What up?
What's up?
Back
And we're back.
home.
What was yours, guy?
Same.
Teleportation. Jumper like
Teleportation?
teleportation.
What would yours mold into? Or would you think they'd probably mold the same? Would you go around this with the same? What would you do?
I'm not quite understanding. Like, what do you mean? Like, what would I do?
Okay, so you know, like, you know, we all have like a little secret weapon that your superpower can do. So like my Hulk superpower, I can get bigger than big, you know? And
Oh,
Dano's
okay.
healing superpower is he can heal bones out of his body as
Gotcha.
weapons.
So
Okay.
mine would basically come down to you've watched the movie Jumper, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You know the portal and the little scar it leaves behind. Mine would essentially
Right.
like I would train that scar that gets left behind to kind of be like another easy way to put it is Monsters Inc. for instance, like a door. Just be like, and fuck you, throw you through that as the thing closes, and now you're stuck wherever the fuck I came from last.
Okay. Okay.
So like train the part or portal or scar that I come
to
out
open and
of, or
close
yeah,
at will.
to
Oh
either
my
open or
gosh,
close
dude.
at will, and just be like, and
Okay.
you're going to Egypt. Throw him in the
That's
portal,
right.
close the shit.
You're going to Egypt.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Not
All
bad,
right.
dude.
I get it. That's
Or
sweet.
instead of just being like a poof, teleport, I could be like portal. All right, boys, let's walk through.
Oh, there, yeah, dude, that's dope. Portal, yeah.
Where do we want to go today? Let's go to Cedar Point. Portal.
Right.
Go on. I'll be last through. Or it closes after you go through, or you know, either you can.
Dude, that would be
Like
so
a
clutch.
like a mage.
Yeah, like either you can physically close it,
Right.
or it closes as you walk through it,
As
type
they-
deal.
Right.
So it could be like,
Right,
no
right.
matter how much goes through it, that's fine until I walk through it, or I
Dude,
close that shit.
just imagine like setting off an avalanche, creating a portal, and then summoning it to like
Egypt.
to your location. Yeah, like you know, to summon your location and just.
And the portal comes
No.
out of the sky and just snow, but it melts because it's so hot and it turns into rain. Therefore, Egypt has rain.
Right.
That's how we get. That's how you can get vegetation back to the deserts. And just like that, we have a global good cause for it. Can get water to the
Right.
deserts.
Right.
Captain Planet.
That would be awesome.
I'm patenting it, trademarked. It's mine.
That's my idea.
Not that it'll ever be
Captain Planet
possible. Yeah, not that it'll ever be possible in our time of life, but if it did, that'd be fucking sweet.
We gotta go to Chernobyl, bro.
No. Right.
That'd be
We gotta
honestly
go.
though, that I think that would be a cool adventure. Like on a real note, I think that would be a cool little outdoor
Like
adventure.
history flashback.
Yeah, just to
type
go
deal.
and do it.
Like whoa.
Because that shit's still
humans
that
suck.
shit's still abandoned. I mean, it didn't happen too long ago, to be honest.
Dude. People do do some shitty things.
Just saying. It's not that bad, guy.
That truffle sauce
Yeah, not bad.
looks like you
Not
doused it
bad.
in ranch. So do you really even taste it?
I did. I ate a couple wings without.
You know what?
Alright.
Ranch ain't bad.
That's some good ranch.
Ain't bad, though.
Some good ranch.
Ranch is
That
good,
ranch slaps, bro.
They got that good ranch at B-Dubs.
bro.
It's
Oh,
I already know.
Yeah.
Dude.
Do we want to transition to the next one, boys?
Bad
Yeah, well, let's
places
float.
to smoke.
I got a good one for that.
Mm.
Bad place to smoke. AJ and I, one of the times, thought it was smart to smoke during a church service in the parking lot.
Mm.
Yeah, it was not a good idea. There
Nah, bro.
No. No, we had a couple of there. You know, there's always like a pastor, you know, someone for the church that's always there, always walking around, always doing something. Yeah.
Dude, you wanna know? You wanna know it's a bad time to smoke?
Are we talking about
Like-
the same?
When you're when you're
Dano's got one, but he already
when you're
said.
just getting out of your car to go grocery shopping, and the Girl Scouts are standing right inside of the doors of. and then you get stopped by a mom who knows you just smoked weed.
You want to
And
buy
have a
some
little kid who's
cookies?
like, would you like some Girl Scouts? And you know those open and closing doors are just blowing in all the weed at your back.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like yeah.
You got me.
Rough.
I kind of want some Girl Scout cookies, but I think you're threatening
But you
me.
know, I know,
Right,
but
it's
you know,
just the right
the
thing to
parent
do.
is like,
Are you singling me out
Mm,
because I smoke?
we don't want your money. It probably stinks.
Right. It's dirty
Well,
money.
fine. Fuck off.
I'll
I'll go
keep
buy
my
some
So, you know,
popcorn for the Boy Scouts.
I mean,
Right?
you know, literally hop out, smokes rolling, walk into a grocery store, Girl Scouts. It's like, what the fuck?
Every time.
Bad
Yeah.
place to smoke. So, this has been a long time. Boom. I got to borrow my great grandma's Saturn one night. So I went and picked up Alex. And then we went and picked up Mikey from Roller Haven, which was super early, by the way, because he didn't stay there very long. Picked him up. We got high as piss. In the car first, of course. But then we went to his grandpa's, house that's up the street on Jennings or wherever. Where the fuck is up the street, right? I don't know. It was his grandpa's house. We pulled in the driveway. We're out backyard getting high. And a cop shows up. Because we were trespassing on property. We weren't supposed to be there.
Oh.
And I was like low-key freaking out because, of course, we're like 15.
He didn't know you guys were going to be there.
16, sorry, because I'm driving. I was 16. I just got my license. Like,
Fresh.
it's fresh. Like, I didn't know. But he, told us to leave. And then that same night, we went to Kat's house, in Flushing. You know who Kat is, right?
She cut her
Her
tongue with a razor
mom
blade.
took out my great-grandma's mirror. No idea how that happened. It was an interesting evening.
Miss you, Kat. Poor girl.
Right. That shit was
time.
wild. That was a wild evening. Great-grandma's Saturn.
And
Don't go to... And the police, right? I mean, it's almost as bad. It's almost as bad as when we got pulled over in Flint Township. There and fucking.
Dude, that was ridiculous. Yeah, we all got profiled.
You did.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
ridiculous.
that story.
He said, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, and I was.
There was a Mexican and two black guys in the car.
Just fucking laughed. Like, the fuck you mean?
Oh no, I had to hold it. I was like,
We weren't doing anything.
I'm in the back of the cop car, half cuffed. He cuffed me, but he didn't really cuff me. He cuffed Alex in the other car, put Alex in the other car. I got half cuffed. He wrote me a fix-a ticket and let us leave.
Jeez. I remember that story.
Like for nothing. Oh, but yeah, because he didn't have an ID.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, he definitely seen Alex rolling the blunt in the fucking passenger seat, so. And I had a headlight out. Boop, boop.
And you were doing like a 45 and 30 or something like that. 'Cause,
I
like, the
might
speed
have
limit
been,
changed
but
back
at
there.
the same time, it
I
didn't
might have
matter.
been.
I had a headlight out.
Seeing
Seeing
And it's
Alex
like you're
rolling
hanging out with
a
the wrong, you're hanging out with the wrong
rolling a
crowd,
blunt in the
wrong group of
passenger
people.
seat, like it was game over. That shit was. It almost made me laugh, but I realized in the back of the cop car, I was like, "No, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh," because he's gonna take that wrong. I'm like,
I would have
"Fuck,
laughed
getting
as
out-
soon as
I'm
he
getting
said
out on a
hanging out with
fix-a
the wrong
ticket, though.
crowd
I got
thing.
out on a
He's like,
fix-a ticket.
You think
He
this
took
is
our
funny, you
weed.
little shit?
He took our weed, which I don't even know if he reported it. Fuck, they might have smoked it that night. I
Probably
don't
took
know.
it home and smoked it.
No, he didn't even search Mikey, and I think Mikey had like what? I
Mikey
don't know, I
was
think
the
he had, like,
highest
liquor on him or
motherfucker
something.
there. Jordan was
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah,
Because we
and
just picked up Jordan.
just got in the car, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
They thought Jordan
This is a
was
fun time.
fucked up. Mikey over here, fucking
Was-
high as fuck,
was-
fucking just cracking jokes and shit. They thought
Jesus.
Mikey and Jordan were brothers.
We're brothers, yeah. He's like,
Oh yeah, of course,
he's
because their skin
he's
tone's
talking to
almost the
me.
same shade, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're brothers.
That's what it is.
We're dancing and we're singing and we're coloring.
I found that out later, obviously, because I was
Yeah,
talking to the
fine.
cop at the time.
Yeah.
But I just thought that shit, because the other cop,
He was-
we got
Jesus.
pulled up by 3. There was the one that pulled us over. The other guy pulled up, the other guy had a buddy, right? Or do you have a buddy? Yeah, the buddy pulled up, interrogated us. The other guy pulled me out.
Mm.
Fucking there was other 2 cops that pulled up behind us. One cop and an undercover pulled up behind him. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I
They
had
were
2
all
grams
just-
of weed.
They were
Right.
all just lurking in the area.
2 grams of weed. You see Sherika laugh? I have 2 grams. Like, what are you gonna get? 2 grams.
You really gonna
You're
put
gonna
four
get-
people away just for 2 grams?
I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd, though. I fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
It took a
Like,
lot.
dang, bro.
It took a lot because
We're-
at first he pulled
We were
up,
trying to be
hit the
safe.
flashlight to the fucking window, and was like, "Where's the weed at?" And I went silent. They'll tell it. I was like, because that's the first time I've ever been like busted like that. I was
whoa.
like,
Right.
oh fuck, I had nothing to
He went
say. I
straight-
was,
He went straight for the cut. Where's the weed?
I went-
Where's the weed?
I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
And I was like, fuck, dude.
Where's the weed, boy?
We were fucked right there. I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
know what to say.
Honestly,
Right.
the look on Alex's face was pretty priceless too, bro.
I didn't get to see Alex's face
Dude,
because I'm sure
he-
mine was equally as priceless.
His
I was
eyes
like-
were just like, oh shit.
And he asked, he's like, I'll
He was
let you go. He's like,
'Cause I
I'll let
couldn't
you
really
go.
see
Just
your
tell me where the
face. I seen
weed's at.
Alex's
I said, okay, well, it's in, Alex had it. I said, that's where the
Yeah.
weed's at, whatever.
That's
And he
why-
took it. He took it, wrote me the fix a ticket, told me I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd. Let us go. So kudos to that cop. He let us go on 2 grams of weed. Like, what the fuck you gonna
Yeah.
get?
All right.
We're hanging out on the wrong side of
When
town.
he seen it, he was like, 2 grams. These little boys, man.
He probably
What
did
the
too.
fuck?
He's like, this
The motherfucker
motherfucker
pulled out a
looking at
gun.
me, right?
That-
The
I thought I was
whitest
gonna
kid.
be busting this ass, bro. He thought he had a
Right.
pound. Like, boom, I'm about to get the biggest bust in my career right now, man. I'm pulling this boy
He's
over.
just like, you hanging out with the wrong crowd. Like, oh, you racist as fuck.
Right, hanging out with the round crowd, son.
He was like, now listen here, son. If you won't, I could
He
say that
did
one of
too.
those black boys tried to kidnap you. If you won't,
If you
Not
won't.
Split Township.
Jeez.
Right. I'll do it.
He said, don't
Yeah.
let me see you around this area ever again. We used to drive by there every day, by the way, to go to the
yeah,
bingo hall.
but like
Yeah.
during the day, we tried to. That was in the middle of the night.
it was
granted,
too. It was late
it was
as
in the middle
fuck.
of
I
the
took
night.
the wrong turn.
You know, it was dark.
That's why we don't go out on blunt cruises no more.
Right.
Bad place to smoke, Daniel. You got a good one? Another one?
Yeah, mine's kind of
Besides
funny.
the one?
So yeah, 5-year-old's birthday party.
The one? This
Not
one.
a good
That's fine.
idea.
Uh,
So the point of it is, it was because it was for Dre's kid, and it was actually her dad that wanted to smoke. I didn't realize that's what we were gonna go do when he said, "Hey, come here, man." And I followed him out there because he smoked cigarettes, and like fucking her fiance's family was there and shit. So it was like weird mixed tensions. Anyway, they're a bunch of goody fucking
Right.
whatever. So like they were doing
You're
presents and
uncomfortable
shit.
in general.
I was out there, and me and Mark were just hanging out over by the tree, just watching him do presents. And all of a sudden, he pulls out a doobie, and I said, "Oh, okay." And he don't fuck with no bullshit stuff. So we're sitting there. It caught me off guard. I hit it. I started dying, like just dying so loud. And I didn't realize that I was just so loud until I look over and everybody is staring at me. And all of a sudden, I was like, "Ooh, damn!" Now I'm feeling really uncomfortable now.
Dead.
And then, like, yeah, so we sat there. We continued to smoke, though. We didn't stop. We just kept
Well,
smoking.
I mean, at that point, everyone already knows. So it's like, I mean, fuck it. We're gonna finish this.
But
You already
afterwards,
done know.
Dre was kind of pissed about it, and I didn't realize that. And I was like, I didn't think about it. He just said here, and I lit it up. Like, I didn't know what else to do. When Mike hands you a
What do
joint,
you do?
you smoke it with them.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like,
fuck
not
yeah,
lit.
bro.
I'm not gonna not light the joint, So I was like, whatever. And
I'd feel like a
she
dick
got
if
over
you
it and
handed
shit,
it to
but,
me and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, and sat
I
there.
just pretty much blamed it on him.
You're
And
like,
I
is
was
this
like,
a bad
it
place?
wasn't my
Oh, why,
idea.
thank you.
Like,
Bad
this
dad
wasn't my
influence.
idea. Like, your dad is the one who fucking told me to light it. Like,
Right.
don't come at me
It's
like
dad.
that.
You're like, well, shit.
Like,
You're
come
right.
on, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Can't
Chief
diss the
says
dad.
smoke it. He ain't telling me
That's
what was
funny
in
as
it, but I
fuck,
lit
though.
it.
That's like how I felt like the first time we went to Cedar Point, guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
First time we went
Oh
to Cedar
yeah.
Point, we're smoking in the parking lot, and I'm like, I'm fucking kind of paranoid.
We were both
'Cause
kind
we're
of
just in the
paranoid.
middle of the parking lot. Me and guy
Right.
are like smoking, closing the doors, fucking
Rolling windows.
Right.
Yeah.
fucking freaking out. The second time,
Oh.
me and guy got the
No.
fucking doors wide open. We got the feet
Don't
kicked
give a
back.
fuck.
We're
We
fucking
rolled-
smoking a joint.
We rolled
The security guard
4.
rolled by. We didn't give a fuck.
Rolled 4 blunts for that trip.
Just
Two of
blowing it.
which were loaded with keys. Were
Oh, hell
with
yeah.
keef. So the one of them on the little lunch break we took, we were just like, yeah, just
Security
fucking.
guard rolled by, didn't say shit.
We're just
We're
like, oh
sitting
shit,
there
that's
fucking-
security
fucking
guard.
People going to their cars,
Fucking.
doors wide open, fucking. What up?
Yeah,
Like,
second
we
time.
didn't even care. I didn't
yeah.
care. The first time though, I was
How you
paranoid. That
doing?
time I was like, fuck
Right,
it.
for
I didn't
sure.
even care. What are they
Nah,
gonna
I'd
do?
have been cool.
This is America. I thought this was America. I'm
I
sorry.
thought it was
That
America.
was America.
Like, we ain't going into the park with the weed. We're smoking it
Right.
outside the park
We going
We're-
into
we're
the
in-
park
we're
with
in
the
our
high from the
vehicle.
weed.
with the high
Yeah.
from the weed, right?
Yeah.
And if
Exactly.
you
I'm going
think
in your
about it,
park.
we're most likely gonna go in and buy something to eat, if not
Exactly.
ride all
I'm
of
gonna
your
buy something
rides.
to eat. I might drink a beer or two,
Boom,
Yeah,
more money in
depending.
your pocket.
depending.
Now that I'm high,
Because
I'm
it's
ready to
normally
spend
really
money.
hot when we go there, and I'm like, I don't like drinking beer when it's super fucking hot. You're like, I don't want beer, I want a Powerade
Right. I feel it.
or a Gatorade or something.
Something
Like I
like
want
that,
water
yeah, dude,
or something.
definitely.
That Gatorade will be $12.
I know, right? That's what sucks. But
15
you're like,
for a
fuck it,
refill,
I
bro.
need that Gatorade. You're like, you're fucking chug that bitch down. You're like, well, that was a good fucking $8 Gatorade.
That's the best
Yeah.
$7 Gatorade I've ever had.
My mouth is still
But normally,
dry.
like if you stay there late enough, like when it cools down, you're like, oh, all right, I'll have a beer.
Right.
But
I know, it's
I don't
really
like-
not bad once it
After
I don't
about
like
like
to drink.
5, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't like to drink like when it's hot. Like that
Mm-mm.
fucking sucks.
I
Dude.
never like doing it at work tour either, dude. That shit used to fucking
Right?
hurt.
That's why I didn't really
If it's-
drink
if
at
it's
Warped Tour.
gonna
Like
be
I have
hot-
one beer, and it was because I'm inside the fucking palace.
Yep,
There's air
inside
conditioning. I'm
drinking.
sitting there
Yep.
like,
Exactly.
yup.
This
I don't know,
fucking
like,
big
Sitting there
chillin'.
eating my
If it's
fucking
gonna be
hot
hot,
dog
I
and my
wanna be-
fries.
Right.
I want to be out on the water, at least.
Or
like,
that,
I wanna be out on
like,
the
I-
water if it's- yeah.
I want to
Right.
be cool. And then I'm like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
comfortable enough to drink a beer.
It's hot
Fucking
outside, but I'm
relaxing,
drinking
bro.
beer out on the water. it's
That's
okay.
fine. But
Right.
when you're just hot, and it's just
Yeah.
hot all over the place, you're like, I don't
Start-
even want to
Yeah,
touch
you
alcohol.
start feeling shitty.
I don't even want to touch that shit.
You
Then
make a
I'm
little
gonna be
mini
all
oven
fucking
in your
retarded.
stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Start creating like
Nope.
a little yeast concoction in your tummy.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like drinking. Like I get drinking on a hot summer day when you're chilling outside, have a cold beer. That's great, right? But you're sitting and
Mhm.
chilling. That's great. But like just being hot all the time and just getting drunk, that's too much. Like you said, Dan, I'm at Warped Tour. Like I ain't about that. I ain't gotta sit there and get fucking shit faced drunk at Warped Tour. It's fucking hot. It's
I did that
hot.
once and it was
Sweating.
horrible.
No.
You're
dude.
sweating and you're
I'm gonna
drunk
throw
and you're
up.
dancing.
Right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
But
pretty
I'm gonna
much
get
stop
you bet
after
your
a
ass.
while.
I'm gonna get a little high.
Right.
Ooh,
But-
yeah. Oh, hands down.
That's
A
different.
little?
I mean,
Yeah.
Crystal took half of a Vicodin and like we were just
just a
chilling in the
little.
middle of fucking issues and fucking Crystal almost passed out.
There's so many
Vicodin.
people, dude.
Like, it was just so hot and just being fucked up. She was like, I couldn't take it. I almost passed out. I was like, well, I'm glad you fucking got out of there. I would have been freaking out and shit, dude. Like, you just gonna
Right?
pass out right next to me
Pass
because you
out in the
fucking took
middle of the
Right.
pit.
and
Just.
what the fuck? She took it until she like, started looking
What
at
do
me.
I
And
do?
I was like, yo, what's wrong
Who
with
dragged
you?
me out here?
Right? What's going on? Hey, dude, nah,
While
fuck
we're
you.
on that subject, though, I miss fucking concerts, bro. I am like,
We love music.
fuck yeah, dude. I am so, like,
There's
I
like
am
I
a
so
haven't
ready
gone
to
to
go.
any sort of concert since that
I haven't
last
been to
Dirt
a
Fest.
concert since me and Dano went to fucking Mushroom Head at
Well, the
fucking
last
Machine
thing I've
Shop.
been at was that
There's
fucking
one-
Dirt Fest, whatever year that
2019.
was.
There's one this month, bro, at the Soaring. Is it? I think it's Soaring Eagle.
Well, apparently my
It's a metal
fucking
concert actually.
my
Ooh.
We Came as Romans
Mhm.
concert's supposed to be in March too, but
Right.
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Well, I know there's a
Probably
casino.
not, Bert.
And they're having 3 bands that we've heard of. I don't remember who they were, but 3 bands we've heard of, and they're gonna be at the Soaring Eagle. I think the Soaring Eagle this month.
Here's my thing though, like if I want to go to a concert and see
I can't
people I
remember
want
the
to
names
see,
of them.
I want to be in the pit.
I think it's gonna be allowed. Dude. I think they'll check your temperature at
That's
the door
fine.
and
Check my
go
temp.
mosh.
I
Go get a bloody nose, man. I'm trying to mosh too,
Go
bro.
get a
I'm
bloody
so
nose.
fucking ready to just
So basically, it's
myself
gonna
in the
turn
middle of
down
the
It's gonna
to
grip.
fucking I Am Legend. Are they good? Good. Send them through.
What?
send them
Good.
through.
Good. Send them through.
Yo.
Beep beep. Nope. Go that way.
You're not get
Beep.
the
Yep.
fuck
Send
out.
them through.
Right, like I just want to just fucking. I'm so ready to just pit out, bro. You have no idea. When I listen to hardcore music at home, I'm sitting in my house. There's like,
Yeah, thrashing.
I'm
I got
fucking
some
ready to
space
go,
to
dude.
kick.
I got
right,
the
the
list
kick.
up, yo.
You're like,
I got the list. I see. It's Megadeth, Lamb of God, Trivium, and
At
In
the Soaring Eagle?
Flames.
I told you.
That's
I told
Soaring
you.
that's
Eagles,
sold
dude.
out
I
though.
told you.
100%.
It's sold out.
I'm gonna look. It's
No,
in
There's
July.
no
don't
way.
say that.
There's no way it's not.
I'm going.
Damn,
I'm
shut up,
looking at.
John.
There's no way it's not.
That seems like a
lineup, homie.
concert that would be sold out very
Right.
fast.
Well, that's
Especially at the
I
Soaring
believe-
Eagle. That seems like it
I
would
know.
be
It's
like
sold out. There's no way it's
It's so
Um,
accessible.
If it's not
sold
sold out, you're sitting in
No,
the
it's not.
nosebleeds.
No, well, I mean, this says adult, and then there's VIPs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all to meet and greet each of the different bands.
How much is that?
Adult says $24 to $72, and then the VIP start number 1 is $400.
Yeah, I
VIP
figured.
2 is $300. VIP 3 is $279. VIP 4 is $169. VIP 5 is $199. Okay.
All right.
And then VIP 6 is $179. So it's expensive as fuck for the meet and greets, but apparently $24 to $72 is our range. That's where we are right there.
All
I don't know
right.
about
Imagine
no meet and greets.
$72. Does
Lamb
that
of
get
God?
you on the floor to like get to
No,
like?
I don't know if it's on the floor though. I don't know how the Soaring Eagle
If
looks.
I'm paying more,
I don't know how it looks because I've never been there, yo.
I told you,
There's
bro.
a bunch of shit that it comes with too if you do the
Hadn't
meet
been
and
there
greet
either.
though.
It's like
Dude,
going to the
That's
DTE.
cool.
You can still buy tickets for that.
Oh, there we go. Sections. I can look at a map. Look at the map.
There's no way there's
Look at the map.
front row
It
seats
says floor.
available.
It says floor, bro.
Floor?
Floor.
Yeah, it says floor.
Lamb of God.
Floor 1. I don't know. I gotta see like a season chart, like which floor is what, because there's a bunch of different floors. Like 10 floors. Oh, okay,
Soaring
as long as we
Eagle.
don't get like GS,
What's the date?
We'd be on the floor July
What's the
10th.
date? July 10th?
July 10th. Oh.
Yeah,
I gotta
I'm
look
gonna
up
be
tickets right now. I'll buy them right now.
gone. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone during that time.
Yeah, guy, I'll
Dude.
be gone. That's fine. I'll still go home and watch Pretzel.
I'll be in Texas.
Crystal was like, well, before you get fucked up, how am I not gonna watch Pretzel? Come on.
Alright. Fucking Pretzel,
Okay, that's a
bro.
little bit more in the
I can't
future.
stay the night,
Probably do
but I can
that.
come over and let her
We
out.
could do like floor 2, 3, or 4. That's like really right in front of the stage.
Dude, how much are those?
At 24 to 72. Like, you just gotta make sure you
Dude,
click.
homie. What was it? Lamb of God. I stopped there.
Megadeth, Lamb of God, Trivium, and In Flames.
Oh man,
Wow,
That's a
Megadeth, Lamb of
banger.
God.
Megadeth, yo, like that sounds
That's a
fucking
banger.
insane.
Megadeth. Dude,
that
that's
might
gonna
be the last
best
time.
show.
I think my coworker bought tickets to that concert too, because that might. I mean, honestly, that might be the last time you see Megadeth. Right? They're old.
Right, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, cause I mean, I don't know. I
Lamb
always
of
want to see
God, though,
Metallica,
bro.
but I don't
Plus
know
In
anymore.
I
Flames
know.
and
In Flames.
Flames.
I'm.
Dude, I have to go to this.
Right?
That was my shit, dude.
I'm
Guitar
right
Hero,
here.
That
That's
Trivium's
old.
pretty tight
That's
too.
old. Trivium is tight. I seen Trivium at Warped Tour that one time.
Coming across your link that you shared to the Twitch, I think you need to. I don't think that goes right to the page.
It should though. I copied it right off.
It should though.
I think it's twitch.tv/moderator/my name.
Oh wow.
So you got moderator in there.
Well, my bad.
No,
Sorry,
that's
won't
good.
edit it.
Trial and error. I think we're about wrapping it up anyways, ain't we?
Probably.
It's 12. We normally stop around 12.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Look at us doing podcasts.
Right. I know that's pretty good. Like I said, 2 Powers was a good one. We did that for a minute.
So what are we gonna do next week while we're here?
I know we gotta
That's what I
think
was
of
just
next
about
week,
to
man.
say. What's next week's?
You want to do like strange animal facts?
Could do that for the opener.
A main topic though. Star Wars lore. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Not ready for that one.
I ain't ready for that conversation. I can tell you that right now.
What about like UFO talk and like ETs?
Ooh, I know. Yeah, we didn't do like aliens or nothing yet.
We didn't
We
do nothing like
have
that yet.
kinda.
I mean,
Very,
like
very vague.
A vague one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that.
Go in depth on that if y'all want.
Yeah.
Alright.
Want
I mean,
for next week? Open with
alien
strange. We'll open
shit.
with weird animal facts. Just anything that an animal does that's, like, huh? Why do they do that?
We could also tie clones into the main topic if you want to.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay.
That's nice.
UFO
Okay,
and
yeah.
clones.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are 2
we'll do
solid
that.
ones.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I
tight.
always try to find
Yeah.
like 2 that mesh well together, and I feel
Yeah,
like
that you can
that's...
segue into. You know, because
Well,
because you can talk about
superpowers
forever in a
and
different.
smoking in weird places didn't exactly.
No.
No. Well, it works.
Whatever.
It worked.
It worked.
I don't know. It worked.
It was fun. Good talk.
Indeed.
You guys are awesome.
At one point, I would think
Podcast
we were at
Thursdays.
7 viewers.
Ooh,
Nice.
7
I
viewers.
think so
Yeah,
at one
brother.
point. No, podcast nights, man. The bullshit nights.
Yeah, we're gonna. We should start posting things on YouTube too.
Yeah, you definitely.
I'm getting my
should,
capture
because,
card
I mean,
tomorrow, so now after tomorrow it'll be a lot easier to post anything recorded.
Right. We'll start
that's
posting
where some of the
those.
people I send the links to. They're watching
Start
on YouTube.
posting them videos on YouTube.
For sure. I think they are posted on YouTube, actually. Because, I mean, I'm
They
live on
probably
YouTube,
are.
so it should
Yeah,
still
they
be in my
are.
recents.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's a part of
having
your
the-
like 5-hour
it's part of it, but-
streaming.
right.
Well, no.
But we should.
YouTube,
No,
the
there's-
podcast is its
they
own.
get-
The
Yeah, the
podcast is
podcast
its own
gets-
segment, because I have to end stream,
But just
so that
having
way
a
I can bring
section
Zoom up, so that my
says
camera
podcast.
goes to Zoom and not to stream.
I don't
So I
know.
have-
It's.
I don't know. Either way, it'll be a lot easier to put videos and shit on YouTube after tomorrow when I have this capture card. So
Right.
Yeah, makes sense. Right.
Because then I can just go through the capture card, and I'll have everything right there, so I can edit and adjust, and
Right,
just
pretty much what
boom,
you need to
vid.
do with that. Boom. Right. I go
I'll
on the
could
video.
edit some things down, trim some shit.
Right. Cut some shit out.
It's a good podcast.
Hell yeah. Hit you
Hold
so
on.
hard my camera broke.
No.
Earth.
Don't you dare.
That's not
Give
fair.
me your energy.
No.
Boys,
No.
I got
No.
something. I got an idea. Bing! Light bulb.
Uh-oh.
If we're serious about keeping this podcast thing going and doing like videos every Thursday and keeping the podcast life rolling,
For sure.
do some bullshit like that for our outro.
I was gonna say like our
Just
intro,
like-
bro. Yeah, just like.
Just do that for like instead of like credits or music or something, do like bullshit like this or something for our outro and just be like, stay tuned till the next one.
That'd be pretty sick.
Sure, we get DMCA'd.
Yeah.
Right.
Dragon Ball Z
What?
content that is copyrighted.
No, it's not. You're shooting it out of my face.
Shoot it out of my face.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Ready to live action a zombie right now.
We're kids.
Bro.
I mean, imagine though, you're just like
Imagine, bro.
chilling, you're just walking down the street,
Right.
like, dude, just
All right. Stream. We'll be back on tomorrow. Stay tuned till next Thursday,
I'm
and we
fucking
will
hard
have another
fucking-
podcast at 10:30.